happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Just sending out a lot of peace and love on this day that we call Christmas Day, and wishing you blessings however you celebrate this day and whatever your beliefs are. I just pray that you experience some of the peace and love and joy and light that is what this season is truly about. I'm out for a beautiful walk. I'm so mindful today of all of the blessings of now. I'm grateful that Tim is with us for another Christmas celebration. I'm grateful that Telketamab is holding his number steady, and aside from the annoying fact that his fingernails are all falling off, which can be incredibly painful and sensitive, he's doing great. I'm grateful that COVID has come and gone. I'm noticing that I am looking quite tired still. I'm really tuning in right now to the whole idea of giving and receiving. I feel like cancer has really stretched my receiving muscle. I'm also noticing how lately I've been giving on a lot of fronts, and I don't do so well. And it's like easy to go into automatic pilot and, give, because there's kind of an immediate sense of gratification in that kind of giving what you think the others need around you, giving to the needs of the moment. I'm needing to really heed the lesson of right now, which is to receive. And I was just like sitting around the tree last night in the dark with just the lights on, and it was super quiet. And I was just looking at some of the gifts and thinking, what is this? And just thinking of, wow, like receiving at the start of Jesus's life, receiving at the start of Mary and Joseph's journey into like raising this the son that they were gifted to raise. Receiving was like a huge part of the start of that journey. Just receiving the generosity of people who were willing to take them in when they had no place to stay. Receiving of the warmth of the animals that were surrounding them and Jesus in the manger. Receiving the gifts from the Magi. Receiving and not knowing exactly where the gifts would come from, but just receiving with the sense of humility, and receiving things that would kind of prepare the way for them to step into their lives and the journey ahead of them. And I think there's just this dance between giving and receiving. And we can only give to the extent that we're willing to receive. And I think it's easy to fall into the trap of giving so that we feel worthy of receiving. But if we keep giving until we feel worthy to receive, like we hit depletion. I think one of my superpowers is endurance, and so I can just keep going. But lately it was just like, get up, take care of the girls, get them off to school, take care of the animals, get myself in the car, get myself to work. My work situation's been more stressful than normal lately because we're learning a new documentation system and a computer system, and I feel like I'm the blind leading the blind in this new system. And so I felt really depleted there because I'm giving, and it's hard to give when you don't even know the system very well yourself. And I think that, I could fall into the habit of thinking, or the fault of thinking that others in the world don't have the luxury to receive, and they're in a situation where they're forced to give and to run on empty. And yet, me running on empty, that doesn't do anyone any good. If I have the capacity to give more to myself, to acknowledge when I'm hitting enough, hitting burnout, if I miss those cues and I start functioning in a state of depletion, that doesn't help anybody. Definitely doesn't help other people in other parts of our planet. It definitely doesn't help our environment, the ecosystem that I'm a part of, that my body is a part of. It doesn't help my children, doesn't help my husband, doesn't help our home. So ever since I took the trip with my daughter to New York City, she and I had a really good heart-to-heart chat on the way to the airport. And I really listened to her. We had a really hard moment. And I realized, I have to change. And I said that to her. I'm like, you know what, honey? You're right. I need to change. And I need your help, because I don't know how to do this. I never was given a manual about how to raise kids. And I've heard my mom and dad say that, but it's so true. And I said, I need you to help me see and know when I'm hitting the mark and when I'm way the heck off. And I really invite you to say it to me in a way that that I hear it, but also that's out of love, knowing that as your mom, I want to show up in a way that makes you proud of me as your mom. And happy to call me mom. And I feel like when I'm running on depletion, I'm bitchy and mean and unkind and frustrated, and my energy's tense and angsty. And it's usually because I'm scared about something. I'm worried, I'm afraid, and I hate admitting that all of those things are such a part of me, but they are. I am so human. And I feel like probably the area where I err the most is to just not slow myself down enough to really tune in to what my needs are in the moment. And when I do that, I can also tune in better to what are my girls' needs. I've been noticing lately, their biggest need isn't all the stuff that I do for them. It's not the stuff that I buy them. Their biggest need from me is for me just to be there, to watch them, to listen to them, to laugh with them, to appreciate the things that give them joy. my role with him is like way simpler than what I make it out to be sometimes. And when I can just be with them, they feel like I'm actually enjoying myself more. And you really feel that. And I think that can be hard for me sometimes because I feel like, oh, I'm not trying, I'm not working. This doesn't feel like working. This doesn't feel like busyness. It feels like just sitting here. But I think sometimes with our kids, like, they're kind of a meditation in action. Just like this quality of just being present and watching them, watching what they love, watching how they are, watching what they wrestle with, without judgment, without, anything, just being. And I'm as I'm doing this, I'm watching our relationship shift really quickly, actually. And it's a much more enjoyable relationship. I think this has happened for me organically over the past year and a half with Tim. It needed to evolve so that I could do this with my daughters as well. And I want to really stretch into like doing this for myself. Like, what really feels good to me? What do I really enjoy? You know, what gives me pleasure and satisfaction? And if those are simple things that, you know, why do I deprive myself of those things? Or why do I look around me and get jealous of other people who are living their lives in a particular way when I could learn from them and just like give those things to myself or do those things for myself? So receiving. How do you allow yourself to receive? Do you allow yourself to receive? If you don't, where do you get stuck? And when you do, what changes in the quality of your giving? I know for myself, when I receive, like really receive on a deep level, like giving feels a whole lot different. It's like flows from an overflowing cup versus feeling like I'm squeezing juice out of a beet or turnip. So after this, I'm going to share with you just a couple of like little images of my Christmas yesterday and today. Just like things that I'm receiving from life around me and allowing to touch my heart. And I wish you very Merry Christmas blessings. As always, I'm so grateful that you take the time to just tune into my life and our lives, and I pray that there's some words that I say that touch your heart. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, wherever you are and whatever you're doing today, whoever you're with, I just send you lots of peace and love.
Lessons and steps, I guess. Dancing.
Okay, Emma. 6 feet apart. A great excuse when somebody has COVID and is sitting across from you.
So don't just this.
Rather, a great excuse if somebody has really bad breath and then they have to wear a mask and you're wearing a mask. This is
so I don't give you this breath.
What are you doing?
So
Say it again.
so chilled his dancing. So chilled his dancing. So he chilled his dancing.
Oh my. Okay, you're so close.
So chilled his dancing.
Are you really? Your hair's blonde. That's the
I know
problem.
that.
What is it?
So chilled his dancing.
Okay, we're gonna try again. Okay.
Have you seen that? So chilled his dancing.
Okay. All right. 6 feet apart.
What did blonde have to do with that?
I don't.
Emma, your hair is blonde.
The fact that it's taken you 10 minutes to answer this question. Oh my god.
So chilled his dancing. Give me another hint.
Okay, so instead of so.
So chilled his dancing.
I think you're playing with me.
No, I'm not. I actually don't know it. So chilled his dancing.
What do you have to do? Because when Dad came home with cancer for the first time and you were wearing a mask all the time around him.
Danced him. I don't know, I was being normal.
Oh. Say it again.
So chilled his dancing.
So
Chilled, build, killed.
So
he killed his dancing. So chilled, build, killed, lilled, rilled, build.
oh my gosh.
Lilled.
So say, come on.
Saint. So Saint.
Well, clearly the pandemic didn't have too much of an effect on you.
Wait, what is the
Or maybe it did.
What are the things again?
6 feet apart. A great excuse.
So
when
stay
your
6
BFF
feet apart.
Has terrible BO. Pandemic.
Shower. Give me like the 2 words or
Oh my
word.
gosh. I have to prop my phone up here.
Here. Put it like that.
Okay.
No, I can see the thing.
Okay. You really can't get this.
No, I actually cannot.
So chilled his dancing. So say it fast. Say it really fast.
So chill is dancing.
Yes. Again, hear yourself.
So chill is dancing. I don't know. I Chilton. So Chilton dancing.
So
Social. Get him dancing.
social. There you go.
So chilled. Social. Social.
Social.
His dancing.
Are you freaking kidding me?
I am.
You are?
No, sorry, I'm not. Actually,
Wow.
I can see. Social
Yes.
reality.
Oh my gosh. Social his dancing.
His dancing. Social distancing.
Oh my gosh.